Hi Gemini, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the first half of April 2022, or from whenever you find it. Let's get started. Hey Spirit, please bring messages for Gemini's highest good. Thank you. So Gemini, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to get one overall theme from the wild unknown archetype. And you have the warrior. Wow, Gemini. Didn't expect that from you. Page 81. We are in Aries season, so maybe you're feeling fired up about something. Here we go. We often envision the warrior as an armored figure with sword in hand, moving blindly toward battle. Yet the deeper aspects of this archetype bring us face to face with death itself. The warrior stands precariously at the edge of life and death, trusting the eternal to guide the sword's blade. The warrior's work requires presence, alignment, and purpose. If and when the warrior loses its center, meaningless confrontations and violence are their default response. When this card appears, it is important to question the battle at hand. It is likely a great one with deep roots and long-standing tensions. The actions you take will stay with you long after the dust settles, so choose wisely, brave one. As you draw your sword, realign with the eternal wisdom within, then surrender to the battle. Well, geez. You know, that could be an internal battle as well. Doesn't have to be with the external world at all. You know, if you're on a quest to master and better yourself, then, you know, so to speak, there's an inner battle that goes on when we're trying to kill off an old version of ourselves to birth a new version of ourselves, right? So we're going to open up with the Witch's Tarot today. This is for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. There you are, Gemini, sitting in your throne, Queen of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, showing up very clear in your mind, open to communication, but definitely on guard. Ooh, look what just showed up, the Sun. So Gemini, are you going, wholeheartedly into this new day? Are you chasing down your happiness here with the Sun? Look at you. It's almost like she's getting, warmed by this energy right here, isn't it? You're coming back to life here with the Sun warming you. I love that. This is for Gemini. What messages want to come through for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. All right, the Five of Swords. So that is a lot of conflict energy. Now, that doesn't, like I said, doesn't necessarily have to be an outer conflict. This can be an inner battle because the sword energy represents our thoughts. So you could have some self-sabotaging thoughts that are, needing to be battled against right now. Now, of course, that could be something external to you as well. We're going to clarify in a moment. That Five of Swords could be someone external to you, being very cutthroat and competitive. Let's see what else comes out. Seven of Cups, Queen of Wands, Four of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Messages for Gemini. Ten of Swords with the Ace of Wands coming under the Queen of Wands. One more, please. Thank you, Spirit. Eight of Swords. So there's a fair bit of anxiety or feeling trapped in the mind, feeling burdened, or a lot of negative thought energy is on the table. Okay, so I'm happy to see the Queen again on the bottom of the deck. That's lovely. What's under her? Still the Sun. So you're moving in the direction of your happiness, but in the meantime, right here, I do see, as you're moving towards this happiness, as you're moving towards firing back up, Queen of Wands with that Ace of Wands energy. That's, the Queen of Wands, she's the sexy queen. She's charismatic and outgoing and warm and embracing and just fun to be with. And she feels good in her skin and she chases down her dreams and makes them a reality. She's very passionate. And with the Ace of Wands right under her, it's like, this feels like you, Gemini, coming out of the mind. Okay, here we have Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. And now the Ten of Swords, yes, this could be betrayals that have happened to you from other people, certainly. This man here is backstabbed. This person is very backstabbed and very dead. Now that could be years and years and years of negative mind chatter as well, because the sword represents our thoughts, right? So being in a space in the mind where we literally are trapped. This person is down in the marshland. Okay, she's blindfolded, like she doesn't want to see something clearly, or she can't see something clearly right now because she's going around and around in her mind. But with this Eight of Pentacles coming under the Five of Swords, it's like we're trying to put the work in to calm the mind and move towards our happiness here, Gemini. Oh, wow. Under that is the King of Swords. Wow. So we have a match, obviously, King and Queen of Swords, and they're facing each other and they have happiness in between them. And maybe perhaps, Gemini, that could be you balancing your inner masculine, feminine energies. We all have both. Our intuitive hits, that's your divine feminine. Your masculine energy goes out there and, starts businesses and ventures out. But we all have both. But that's amazing. So it's like you're either balancing within yourself or you're coming into a happier place within a partnership there with the Ace of Pentacles under that. And if you are, balancing this within yourself, this is showing that it's actually going to, bring in money because you're able to balance yourself more. It kind of lends itself out into the earthly plane too, into your work, right? So like, I think that was actually part of your reading last time. I think your title was something about balancing the mind brings in abundance, right? So I'm seeing that here still. So continue the breath work. I know a lot of you that are my friends that have been practicing your meditation. It's very helpful. It can help to clear confusion here with that Seven of Cups. This is having a whole lot of choices, but it's feeling very confused. It's like, I don't know which one. And now in this deck, a lot of these choices are wonderful. So it might be just very, very difficult. There's rainbows, there's riches, there's a butterfly. I would assume that would mean transformation, the butterfly. There's a castle, there's a mermaid, there's a kitty cat, and a dragon. So it could mean that it's just very confusing because there's so many options that we just don't know which one to choose. Or maybe, you sitting in more of a position of, clarity of the mind, feeling feisty and alive again with that Queen of Wands, because you're coming alive again. It's just opening up a whole world of new options, right? So we also have this Four of Cups here, though, and it's sitting above this Eight of Swords. Now, the Four of Cups is a missed opportunity card because this person can't see the amazing, mermaid. It's a child in this deck. Usually the Four of Cups isn't a child. It's So perhaps somebody was acting a little immaturely here, not able to see something for what it was. Or it's feeling very dissatisfied with the options, but I think that literally it's because there needs to be a perspective shift where we come out of, focusing only on the dissatisfying cups that are in front of him. If he were to turn and see the mermaid there holding that cup, that would be a lot more exciting than those very boring cups. But, because we're trapped in the mind here with that Eight of Swords, it's like you can't even see it. So it just needs to be a little perspective shift. That's all. Let's see. Let's clarify with steampunk. This is for Gemini. Clarity on this spread, please. Yes, we are in Aries season. There is the Emperor. Emperor is the major arcana for Aries. Queen of Wands is Aries energy. Also Leo, Sagittarius. All right, Justice on the bottom of the deck. This is major arcana for Libra. This is rebalancing things. This is also karma, and sometimes it's good to stay aware of, if things are just in a cycle right now, well, okay, you'll always come back into an up cycle again, as long as, your intentions are good. You're trying to do good by the world, because this is a very karmic energy, right? It's a rebalancing energy. She definitely is fair and just. All right, let's look at this Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here in Gemini's reading? Thank you. King of Pentacles and King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So King of Swords clearly is your energy. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy with the sword. And we also have King of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo with the earth plane energy. Now, that is husband, father energy in the tarot. So, two kings automatically brings me over to that Seven of Cups, but it could be, same-sex relationship, of course. It could be that you're fighting with your husband, right? Five of Swords with the King of Pentacles. Five of Swords is a cutthroat, competitive, fighting energy. King of Swords, maybe you both are presenting in your masculine energy here. Can I get one more? Why is the King of Pentacles coming out to clarify the Five of Swords? The Eight of Cups with the Knight of Swords and the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is down here already on the table, right? So now it's here again, which is that missed opportunity, not being able to see something for what it was. And we see here with the Eight of Cups, somebody walked away. There was some communication, some abrupt communication, and somebody walked away. Eight of Cups, that's leaving an emotional situation behind. The Knight of Swords is a very rude awakening energy. It's not the nicest communication. Let's look at this Seven of Cups, please. Can you tell me about the Seven of Cups in Gemini's reading? Thank you. Something flipped in the deck. It's the Fool, and we have the Seven of Swords that popped out too. Now we have Sagittarius energy on the bottom of the deck with the Temperance. This again is another balancing energy, trying to bring things into more of a harmonious place. The Fool with the Seven of Swords. This is sneaky energy. Seven of Swords into the Seven of Cups. This was like exploring. Okay, this is a brand new venture forward, right? The Fool. This is going into exploring these options, but there's a little bit of a sneaky element here with that Seven of Swords. Or it could just mean that you're trying to be very strategic with what to choose here, because like I said, there's so many choices, it can be confusing. So you're trying to strategize with that Seven of Swords Let's see. Let's look at this Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here in Gemini's reading? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Thank you. Wow. Okay. We have the Hermit, Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe after a time of quiet, right? This is a very quiet card. We go off to gather our own thoughts on a situation. You know, with this Nine of Pentacles too, this is a very single energy. This person is a single person, but then we go straight to the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like we're trying to, maybe somebody needed time to themselves to reflect, to do some healing here with that Hermit energy, right? Because the Hermit goes off to find their healing. But with the progression from the 9 to the 10, it's like somebody heals and then they're feeling themselves again. They're feeling enlivened again with that Queen of Wands. She's very alive energy, you know, she's happy to be in her skin and she loves going out and, you know, conquering new ground. That's the Queen of Wands. It's like she chases down her passions, you know. So it's like she can't, it's like Gemini, I'm feeling like you came back to life. It came into your zest again as the Queen of Wands after a time of healing. You needed to just kind of kick it by yourself there. But obviously with the Ten of Pentacles, that's a beautiful, you know, coupling. That's a coming together. This is, you know, there's a child, a couple dogs, a happy partnership. We have Queen of Cups now on the bottom of the deck. So it's the third queen showing up here. Queen of Cups is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy with the water element. But the Queen of Cups, she's very loving and compassionate and, you know, in this deck, sharing her cup. She's raising her glass. In other decks, she's very, you know, protective of it, but here she's actually extending it, right? She's open to love. So this Four of Cups, please, why is the Four of Cups here in Gemini's reading? What would you like to tell me about the Four of Cups? Okay, hold on, something fell. It is the time. Wow. Okay. Wow. So there was somebody in this situation that didn't see what they had before. It was sort of like a missed opportunity. I think they are seeing it now though, because they're trusting their intuition with the High Priestess. And with Temperance being here, it's just like divinely guided, right? They're like brought together by spirit. You know, these two energies. It's a blending of energies, the Temperance. And the Ace of Cups, I mean, this is like, can we try again? Or, you know, love beginning again, whether that's within the self, within the relationship, within a new relationship. Perhaps, Gemini, you spent some time alone as a single person and now you're moving into a relationship. Perhaps you're bringing love back into your relationship as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, fit the story to match your life. If it's not to do with love at all, well, shoot, the Queen of Wands with all those pentacles around her, she's chasing down her passions and turning it into money. Okay, this is beautiful. And let's clarify the money that's on the table right here with that Eight of Pentacles. That's being hard at work, getting the paycheck, putting the hours in. She's very dedicated to her craft. Eight of Pentacles. It can be a little bit of a monotonous energy, you know, doing the same thing over and over again, but it really is about putting the work in and seeing results. So the Eight of Pentacles, please, for Gemini. Thank you. Four of Wands. You're putting the work in to your stability, okay? The Four of Wands is a very stable energy, and we have another four on the bottom of the deck, the Four of Pentacles. So this is an energy of holding on to money. Perhaps you're having to budget money right now while you get through, while you're, you know, putting the work in to find your stability here with the Four of Wands. That can, if we're talking love, obviously mean a very strong partnership. That's finding someone who's your equal match and you're very passionate for each other. Four of Pentacles, this is like holding on tightly to money though, you know, so it might be a little bit tough right now financially, but I think just putting the work in steadily, you go from the 8, 9 to the 10 of Pentacles. That's big money, Gemini. So just, I would say just keep up with the steady progress there. 10 of Swords. This was a difficult ending here with the 10 of Swords. Now, hopefully it truly is an end, right? So we can absolutely pick up a cycle and start it all over again, or we can let it be done, right? Let's let this painful cycle be done here with that 10 of Swords. That could be negative self-chatter or just dealing with an abusive situation or someone who betrayed you. Let's look into it further. 10 of Swords, please, for Gemini. What would you like to tell me? Thank you, Spirit. Magician, and that is your energy. This is also Virgo's energy because this is Mercury and it rules your two signs. But oh my God, Gem, there you are, specifically the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So this is you coming up out of the grave, all right? Like rebirthing, basically, because the 10 of Swords is the end of a very painful cycle and we are getting ready to come into this new day. Okay, so by letting that go, but it's like I see you carrying forward this anxiety here with that 8 of Swords. So we'll clarify that in a moment, but I think even despite the anxiety, you're battling through it, okay, warrior? You're kicking ass and you're clearing the mind. So the Magician, you're manifesting a new life to come up out of the ashes, very Phoenix-like with the Lovers. I love that. It's just this rebirth energy. Let's clarify this rebirth right here with that Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands for Gemini, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, the Chariot. Well, full steam ahead. You're coming out of a very dark place here with the Moon on the bottom of the deck. You're coming out glorious. This is a card of Cancer, specifically the Chariot. The Moon card is a card of Pisces in the tarot. Now, the Moon does rule the sign of Cancer in astrology, but in the tarot, this is a card of Pisces. Represents things that are hidden, things that are in the dark, fears, secrets, needing to trust the intuition because you can't really see very clearly. But I just feel right now that it's you coming out of a very dark phase of your life, Gemini. Look at how beautiful and bright. We're clarifying this Ace of Wands, this brand new passionate venture forward. And it looks very successful, you know, with that Chariot. So, you know, okay, so you're still kind of wrestling in the mind space a little bit. Continue your breath work. Let's go. 8 of Swords for Gemini, please. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, wow, this is a major transformation for you. You have Death on the bottom of the deck right now. So this is Scorpio energy, the major arcana for Scorpio, but we literally are seeing here, look at this, with this Ace of Wands. You see the butterfly there. Butterflies represent transformation, right? So death energy, transformation. You are transforming. You're coming back to life. And it might be slow and steady, you know, one foot in front of the other. Look at how, you know, this Knight of Pentacles is moving very slow. He's just walking, dragging his feet a little on it too. but it's progress. Okay? It's progress, and that's all that matters. Even if you make a little bit of progress every single day in the direction of your goal, Gemini, you're going to be victorious. You have both cards of victory on the table. The Six of Wands and the Chariot are both cards of victory, one major arcana and one in the minor arcana. So just keep on keeping on, quieting the mind with a daily meditation, doing a little bit of work every single day in the direction of whatever goal it is that you are passionately pursuing. It's going to be victorious. Yes, it is a major transformation that you are undergoing right now. And yes, there's that Seven of Cups again. It might feel a little confusing right now, but under that is judgment. And that is making a decision. That's having a wake-up call. That's a rebirth energy as well. And there's the Sun with the Queen of Wands again. So it's like you're going to come back to life. Literally, the Sun energy is life, right? You're going to be able to come out of this confusion. A little bit of progress every single day. Let's get you some Moonology. This is for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. You have a new start is coming. No freaking way. New moon energy. How appropriate. Thank you, Spirit. What's on the bottom of the deck? You are very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. You are very close to achieving your goal. If you're feeling a little bit tight on the money, just keep on keeping on, and it's going to loosen up. You literally go from the 8 of Pentacles to the 9 to the 10. Boom, baby. You've got it. You've got it. All right. So let's get you some angels and ancestors. This is for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Yes. Yes. Come to life again. We're only in these bodies for a short amount of time, and then, we're going to die and upcycle, come in a new body. You might as well have a party while you're here. We have Sky Father, trust in the unknown. So that's having faith in the universe that, you are protected and you are going to be guided, okay? Having faith in spirit and trusting the process here. Let's get you some charms. Okay, we have a bunch. Dolphin, happy to see the dolphin. Please lighten up and enjoy carefree, lighthearted fun, Gemini. That childlike essence that I think Gemini can carry. I have Gemini moon, so it keeps me lighter than a lot of Scorpios tend to be, and I'm very thankful for it, so do remember to stay lighthearted, okay? Have fun. That's what I think of when I see dolphin. We also have this little dove, this little golden dove. Beautiful. Reminds me of peace, so then I think inner peace, Now we have this goose, another bird. I don't know if you can see it properly. You'll have to trust me. It looks like a little goose to me. And then another bird. We have 3 birds coming out today. We have a swan. That always makes me think of eternal love. Swans mate for life. So that's what my mind automatically goes to. But, do a quick little search online for the totem meetings to any of those animals. There might be some additional messages for you there. All right, Gemini, I hope this was helpful. And until next time, take it easy. Bye.